Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to Pass Pirate Pay, the movie discussion show. My name is Ken. I'm your host alongside my co-host, Andy. Andy, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Ken. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, too. So it's we got a fun one this week. We're doing some movies about stalkers.
That's right.
So, yeah, we got some movies about some people who are very, very much into some other people.
Oh, yeah.
So our trio of movies this week, we're going to be doing 2018's Greta, 2022's Watcher, and in theaters now 2025's Obsession. So yeah, let's just dive right in.
All right.
Let's get our stalking on.
All right. These are all relatively new movies.
Yeah, fairly new. Our oldest one is 2018. So
one of the stalker movies that I remember was Fear.
okay,
You remember that one?
I never saw it.
I didn't know you hadn't
Wait,
seen
I
that.
think I might have seen it a long.
It was like
long
one of
time
Mark
ago.
Wahlberg's first movies.
Yeah, it's Reese Witherspoon also.
Yeah.
That's the one where there's a scene on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
did see that. But that's a long time ago. I saw that.
Yeah, that was. I remember that was one of the first stalking movies that I remember seeing.
Yeah, I don't remember that movie at all. But yeah, I guess. Yeah, people talk about that one as like Marky Mark is super scary in that one. So
Yeah.
I don't
Kind
know.
of launched his film career.
Yeah. So apologies to that then.
Yeah, we could have had so many more Funky Bunch albums if it wasn't for that.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know. Although I recently, I just watched Boogie Nights again, just because I love it, and I'm starting to come around on the Mark Wahlberg performance in that movie.
Yeah?
I always
Did you
thought
not like it?
I always kind of thought that movie's great because, or in spite of Mark Wahlberg, but I don't know. This last time I watched it, I was like, you know what? He's bringing some energy that I don't know who else could have done, you know?
Yeah, there was what I liked about that performance was how it went from kind of naive, wide-eyed to like scumbag,
right?
Like bottom of the barrel, like that whole journey I thought was really organic and felt really good, and I think he did it well.
It just like that character is so like dim-witted, you know? Like he's just like there's so much that happens to him that he is like not mentally able to
No,
like,
it
deal
never
with.
feels like he's in control of the ship.
Yeah.
He's like along for this wild ride.
And so in the performance this last time I watched it, I was like, wow, I don't know who else could have done that. I don't know who else could have given that impression of like stupidness is a mean way of saying it, but like he's kind of a dumb character.
Naivety, kind of.
But it's also like even when he's no longer naive, he's also kind of like unable to comprehend the things that are going on around him. You know, he's not bright. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a cool performance. I don't know. So let's go. Let's get started. 2018 Greta, directed by Neil Jordan. This movie stars Chloe Grace Moretz, hit girl, as a young woman living in New York, and we learn quickly that her mother has died recently, and she is kind of estranged from her father, who keeps calling her, but she's not really wanting to talk. And then she finds this purse on a subway and looks inside and sees there's an ID in it, so she decides she's going to go return this to this woman who lost the purse, and this is Greta. Who is played by Isabelle Huppert, and this movie gets where it's going really quickly. I was actually kind of surprised where it's just like there's very little early on stuff where it's just like, oh, this Greta is a sweet woman, and this relationship between this young woman and this older woman, who are both lonely and they kind of need each other. It's very sweet. That lasts it's like a half hour into the movie when Greta becomes insane.
Right. Yeah.
So I was kind of surprised and happy about it. I think I was expecting it to take a long time to get where it was going, but it's just like, oh no, we're going lots of different places. So yeah, the relationship turns sour when Chloe's character discovers that Greta has an entire drawer full of these purses that she just leaves behind, hoping
that's the scam.
Yeah, hoping that some young woman will come along and enter her web.
Does it have to be a woman, or can it just be anyone?
Yeah, I guess I'm not sure. Everybody that it happens to in the movie is a woman, but I can't imagine that that's a prerequisite.
Because men just take the money and throw away the purse.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so Chloe sees that this whole thing is not above board, and she tries to ghost Greta into just okay, I don't need you in my life anymore. But Greta is not having it. Chloe works as a waitress, and Greta shows up at her restaurant job, just sitting at a table in a very, very unpleasant scene where Isabelle Huppert is really, really going for her, screaming. And at one point she plays a Hungarian woman, so she's yelling at her in Hungarian, and it's the whole thing is very unsettling. It's okay, I think I really like Isabelle Huppert in this movie. I think she is playing a very admirable psychopath.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of talk about Greta's daughter, who she alleges is living elsewhere, and she's studying music in Paris or something. But then when Chloe tries to track the daughter down, we meet with the daughter of some former friend of the daughter's, and finds out that the daughter is dead and she has killed herself because she could not live with the horrible, overbearing mother that she was settled with. We then learn that Greta has a little hidden room in her house behind her piano.
Yeah.
And this is where she keeps her victims once the people who return the purses are no longer enamored with her. They need to be contained.
Yeah, and do you remember early in the movie?
Yeah, there's banging.
That was a previous victim, and she's overlaying the victims.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I remember. Because I had never seen the movie, but I remember I had seen the trailer, and we know where this movie's a creepy stalker movie, right? So even early on, when we hear the banging, I was like, "That's not the neighbors." we know what's going on. Yeah, and then they wind up replaying the scene later on when there's a private investigator who comes looking for Chloe, who is now in the room and there's a tiny box that within the room that she is sometimes punished by being put in, but. When the private investigator is there, Chloe starts banging on the walls, and it's played exactly the same way where Greta is just oh, these damn neighbors,
these crazy neighbors,
they're so inconsiderate. This is so terrible. So this private eye show, he's able to track everything down, track her down, and see what's going on, and it's of all the characters in a movie that you ever see, and that this character has no chance of surviving the movie, this private investigator was 100%. There's no chance that this man is ever going to survive. Greta, she is able to get his gun away from him. She's a poisoner. She likes to drug. She to roofie people. That's how she gets her victims subdued. So she gets the private eye loopy on roofies or whatever, and takes his gun and shoots him, and then she starts doing these pirouettes and stuff as the man is dying.
Loony stalker dancing.
Yeah, she's just crazy. She's just a crazy person. Yeah, I don't know. I thought this movie was kind of cool. What'd you think?
I thought it was fine.
Yeah,
it kept my interest.
Yeah,
but I don't think it went anywhere crazy that I didn't think it was going to go.
Yeah,
it was kind of as far as these type of movies go, it was a little bit formulaic for me.
Yeah, I definitely did know, but I didn't expect so much where Chloe Grace Moretz's character is trapped in the house for a much longer time than I was anticipating,
Yeah.
And there's a really cool scene where Greta is teaching her to they're doing some kind of cooking or something. They're baking cookies, and Chloe takes a cookie cutter and chops off two of Greta's fingers with the cookie cutter. And I thought that was a dream sequence. I was like, this isn't really happening, but no. For the rest of the movie, Greta's just walking around short two fingers. So I thought that scene was kind of cool. There's a scene where Chloe's roommate, played by Micah Monroe, who we'll be hearing more from.
Yes.
Greta is stalking her and texting Chloe pictures of her stalking her roommate.
Right.
And I thought that scene was kind of cool. I thought that was a fun little...
They were running around the city and taking pictures, and
and we just keep getting all the text updates of the stalking that's going on.
Yeah.
So I thought there were some cool tense moments. I'm with you. This movie is definitely not breaking any kind of new ground. There's really not a lot that was shocking, but I thought it was a pretty good ride. I like you. I was not bored. I was into the story.
Yeah. I thought the acting was great.
Yeah,
across the board, I think.
Yep, for sure. So yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Me too.
All right.
So what are we gonna give Greta? Can a pass, pirate, or pay?
I think I would go to pay for this one.
Really?
I think it's a slight pay.
I think I'm a pirate.
Yeah.
I think I did pirate it.
Yeah, huh?
And it felt appropriate.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. I think I was like right on the line, but I think I liked it. I think I like it just enough to recommend that our audience might pay for it.
Okay. All right. Great.
All right, our next movie is 2022's Watcher, directed by Chloe Okuno. And this movie stars Micah Monroe, who was the roommate in our previous movie.
Yes, which I was not aware of when I picked these movies.
That's apparently she's
creeped me out a little bit.
She's just the go-to actress for stalkers, apparently, I guess is where we're at.
Longlegs stalked her too.
Oh yeah, see? I had seen her in a few things. I didn't see Longlegs.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
And the whole time I was watching these movies, I was like, what do I know this woman from? And it turns out the thing that I know her most from is the trailers for the stupid Colleen Atwood movie that she's been... Have you seen what the hell is it called? Memories of Him or something like that?
That's her?
That's her. And I saw that trailer so many times.
I saw that trailer a bunch too. And it looked like it looks like a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, exactly. Where she gets drunk and her husband dies in a car crash,
and she has a baby
driving, but she goes to prison because she was drunk when the accident happened. So the movie starts when she gets out of prison. It just looks so bad.
She like bangs his best friend or something.
But that's my experience with Micah Monroe before these two movies.
Oh,
it's
wow.
just seeing her.
She's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and I think I've seen her face, but when it turns out, I was like, why do I know this woman? That's what I know her from. The trailers for this stupid movie.
Yeah, I don't go to nearly as many movies as you do, and I'd seen that trailer like 6 times.
So many times. But anyway, in this movie, she plays a young woman, a retired actress who has moved with her husband to Bucharest, Romania, because his work has taken him there. And
weird setting for a movie.
Very strange. He's part Romanian, and so he speaks the language, but she does not know any Romanian. And so basically, there's a guy who lives across the street from them, and he is staring at her all the time and following her around and watching her through the window of their apartment through his window. And he is the watcher of this movie. And this movie does some cool stuff. The fact that it's in Romania, but anytime anybody is speaking Romanian and she is around, there's no subtitles. So all the times that anything is going on in the movie, she has no idea what anybody's saying. So we don't get to have. So we don't get to have any idea what anybody's saying. And I think it's a really good way. It's a really good filmmaking trick to just be like to kind of put you in her spot, where it's just like, what the hell is going on here? You know? So I thought that was kind of cool. The way this movie starts is really cool too. I thought the opening credit sequence. She and her husband, they get to their brand new apartment in Bucharest, and they decide to start having sex. And right out in front of this gigantic open window. And the opening credits are just them having sex while the credits are rolling, and we're watching it through the open window. So it's like they're putting us in the spot of the creepy dude who's eventually going to be watching them. But man, if the previous movie felt formulaic, this movie is just like it immediately tells you exactly what it's going to do, and then it just does it.
Yeah.
And it, like, I kept expecting different things to happen. Like, obviously, she's foreign to all of these people, and so she's going to be accusing this dude, and she's like, this guy is stalking me, and he's creepy, and all these things. But everybody's, oh, this woman, this American woman, she's just a lunatic, and obviously everybody's going to think she's crazy. But I kind of kept thinking that was going to be what was going on. I was like, maybe, like, I think the dude who's staring at her, I think he's probably, maybe somebody's obviously stalking her, but he's not the one, and the real killer's gonna come, and he's gonna hit him in the head with a shovel like the old man in Home Alone.
Yeah.
And it's just like, nope, we're just like, this is the guy.
Straight down the middle.
This is the guy. Yeah, so they have this hot neighbor, and she's a stripper, and she speaks English, so she becomes Micah's only friend in the city. At one point, Micah, she sees the dude walking around on the streets, and she decides that she's going to turn the tables, and so she stalks him, and she stalks him to this strip club where he's just working as a jizz mopper or something. And we see that the next door neighbor friend is there, and then eventually it turns out that the creepy dude is actually just stalking both of them because they live right next door to each other. So it's like 2 for the price of 1 stalker discount.
He gets, all he has to do is move his eyeballs one way or the other. Gets them both.
But yeah, I don't know. This is another movie that had it maintained my interest, and it had some cool stuff. There were some cool scenes, but boy, really not breaking any kind of new ground on this movie.
No, I thought you might like the tone of it, though.
Yeah,
because the whole overall tone of it was pretty like nouveau horror, and
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because I watched this one right after Greta, but I just kept thinking about how I liked Greta better.
Yeah,
like I thought that Greta the acting was better. The scares were scarier. Neither one is really scary, but like Greta is a much like creepier villain, I think, than just the weird stalking dude.
And she's a more present villain.
Yeah, for sure.
The Watcher, you're never really sure until the end.
Yeah. Who
it is, and then it's just who it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I found there to be a lot more tension. It's not like that I thought Greta was great and this movie is bad. I think both movies are kind of good.
Yeah.
I just like this one slightly less than Greta,
There's one thing I did want to talk to you about. At one point, she goes to the movies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's another reason why I thought. So they go see Charade, which we talked about on our last show.
Did.
Yeah, we talked about it on our last show. And so in Charade, Audrey Hepburn is married to this dude who it turns out is just totally not anybody that we thought he was going to be.
Right.
And then the building that she and her husband live in has the same kind of spiral staircase surrounding an elevator kind of thing. So I got my head all wrapped up. I was like, oh, the husband, something is really going to be going on. Like I got my head all geared up for some crazy twists to happen. Yeah. And that's another reason why when nothing happened, I was just like, huh.
So with the same actress in 2 movies, and then the movie from last week, inside of this movie, are we watching Stalker movies? Or are Stalker movies watching us?
We're being stalked by the movies.
We are being stalked by the Stalker movies.
How unusual. Yes.
That's what it feels like.
Such a really weird coincidence, right? That we would just talk about Charade and then we do the movie where they
I think I had watched it like a couple days before. I was like, what the fuck?
That's so funny.
She's going to the movie that we just watched from the 60s? That was wacky.
Yeah, that's really strange. That's a really weird coincidence.
All right, so Ken, what would you give Watcher, a pass, pirate, or pay?
This one's a pirate for me.
It's a pirate for me too.
Yeah.
Pirate for me too.
All right, our final movie today is 2025's Obsession, directed by Curry Barker. This movie, Andy, is legitimately a phenomenon.
Yeah.
Like,
it has become more since we've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. So some things that that I heard.
He's a golden boy.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, so this guy, Curry Barker, he's 26 years old or something.
Just did stuff on a short film on YouTube before this.
And this is his first feature. They made it for $750,000.
Yeah. Oh, man, what a mint.
Unbelievable. It's already made over $100 million so far.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like Blair Witch Project level blockbuster success movie. Like, it's crazy. So some things I heard about this movie, some stats about the box office of this movie. This is the first movie to make more money in its third weekend than its second weekend, and its second weekend than its first weekend since 1982. The movie was E.T.
No shit.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
It's beaten E.T.?
No. It's the first movie since E.T. to do it.
To do that. Now, I don't think it's on the scale, though, right?
No, I'm sure it's not. But, like, yeah, it's like E.T. made more money. It went from its first weekend was okay, second weekend big, third weekend bigger, and this movie did the same thing. And no movie since E.T. has done this.
No movie since E.T. has done that.
Isn't that insane?
There hasn't been sleeper hits that have done that.
I heard it from two different.
It probably
sources,
has done it for 2 weeks, but probably not 3. Right? Okay.
I heard it in two different places.
Man, I can't believe that. I can't believe Pulp Fiction didn't do that.
Yep. It's crazy. I don't understand it. Also, this movie made more money in its third weekend than The Mandalorian and Grogu made in its second weekend.
Oh. It beat a fucking Star Wars movie?
And it was already out a week longer than the Star Wars movie when it beat it.
Fuck. That's pretty cool.
That's insane. Yeah, the second weekend of The Mandalorian and Grogu, and it just can't compete with Obsession.
Wow.
So so let's talk about it. This movie is about a dude named Baron, and he is in love with one of his coworkers, and she just looks at him as a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And so the early parts of the movie, we see him like talking with this other coworker, this buddy of his, the buddy of both of theirs, and he keeps telling the guys like, I'm going to ask her, I'm going to tell her I love her, I'm going to do all these things, and it's like, he's just played as like this sweaty, nervous weirdo guy. But yeah, so then he goes to buy her a present. It goes to this like weird, it's like, it kind of reminded me of Cemetery
shop.
Pulp. Yeah, like Cemetery Pulp here in town. It's like a creepy shop. He's going to buy her some kind of crystal or something. But instead he sees a one wish willow. Have you ever heard of a one wish willow before this?
I have not. I don't think there was one.
I thought they were real.
No.
Okay.
I remember him and his mother created the packaging for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was totally fabricated.
Oh, okay. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's just a little branch of a willow tree, and if you snap it in half and make a wish, and who knows, maybe your wish will come true. Uh-huh. Well, of course, we know that yes, it is in fact going to his wish.
Yeah,
is
it
going
totally
to come
works.
True. Yeah. So, yeah, he has an agonizing conversation with her in the car after he's driving her home from a pub trivia night, mm-hmm. where it's like he clearly was gonna...
another reason that the movies are stalking us.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Pub trivia.
Oh man, yeah. Now I'm getting scared. But yeah, so they have this really long conversation where it's like, is he going to tell her? Is he going to admit his true feelings? Is he going to ask her out? Is he going to, and eventually he just chickens out. And as she's walking back to her house, he pulls out the one wish willow and says, I wish that she would love me more than anyone else in the world. Snaps the thing in half, and we are off and running.
Off to the races. Yeah, off and running.
So a couple of seconds after he makes the wish, she suddenly realizes that, wait, I didn't need to go to my house after all. I'm going to come back to the car. And, she starts making up this story about how her dad is dying.
Yeah.
And, she just really needs someone to comfort him.
Yeah.
But yeah, from there on, it becomes more and more clear that the obsession in the movie title is
mm-hmm.
very, very real.
Yeah.
His wish, shockingly for movies about people who make wishes, this one is
all the way back to the monkey's paw.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what this was.
Exactly what it is.
The monkey's paw.
Yes, it is. Be careful what you wish for,
right?
Because she becomes deeply, deeply obsessed with him. Man, this movie. I fucking love this movie.
You liked it?
I loved it.
Yeah?
I absolutely loved it.
It was so amazing what they did with so little. Like, very few set pieces. They just did so much with so little.
It's unreal.
You know?
So Indy Navarrete is the actress who plays Nikki, the obsession, the object and then stalker of the obsession.
Yeah.
Man, is she doing a lot of stuff in this movie.
She is.
She has such a crazy hard job to do, and the whole tone of the movie, I feel like, rests on her performance, where she is simultaneously, this movie bounces back and forth like within split seconds from being uncomfortably hilarious and absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, in 5 times in the same scene.
Just over and over again.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, she is so magnetic. You're just watching her, and like, what in the hell is she going to do? You have no idea. She's so like the crazy look that she has in her eyes, and a really cool thing that this movie does is it just keeps reminding you over and over again that this isn't really Nikki. Like,
right, her autonomy has been taken away.
Right, so
this is some weird substitute.
And there are various times throughout the movie where the real Nikki is able to sneak back in and take control. And like, what the hell is happening here?
Yeah, and those performances are really good.
Really good. Everything is so good.
Really good.
Like, everything she's doing is just fantastic.
And just no real special effects, just pure acting.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. There's an absolutely bananas and fucking hilarious scene where so she at one point Baron is going to work and she doesn't want him to go, but she's not really saying anything. And then as he's about to walk to the door, they cut to the door and we see that she has put like 70 pounds of duct tape on the front door of his house to try to get him to leave. And she's just sitting there like, oh, well, maybe if you can't get out, maybe you should just stay home. And he is just like trying to rip the door open. No, I'm good. I'm going to go. But then after he gets out the door, the camera just holds on her as she's just standing there staring at the door like a dog.
Wetting herself.
And then she pisses herself.
Yeah.
And then later on, when he comes home, he sees her still standing there, and she is now also vomited all over herself.
Shit.
And she's just disgusting.
Yeah.
And she just has been standing there staring at him the whole time. It's completely insane. It's so good.
Yeah.
I can't say enough about this movie, man. I really, really loved it.
It was a really fun time. I saw it in a packed full theater.
Yeah, it was really full when I saw it too.
And it was a bunch of like teenagers.
Yep.
And everybody was, because there's so like great horror movies do, like there are moments where you go, oh no, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And everybody's on edge, right?
Yep.
Something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, she's standing in the dark and she's talking real softly.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You don't know what's going to... Sometimes nothing happens.
Right.
You know, but sometimes that other shoe drops.
Yeah. So I guess spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Spoilers for Obsession ahead. Skip to minute marker 34 minutes and 50 seconds, or the next chapter. You have been warned.
There's one scene that I thought was so amazing where, so the movie, there are 4 co-workers. There are 2 men and 2 women that they're friends, right? So Bear and Nikki, they do their thing, and then there's another woman, and she has a crush on Bear, but it's the same kind of thing where he doesn't feel that way about her, just like Nikki didn't feel that way about him, right? So, but at one point, so Nikki starts behaving really erratically, and everybody starts getting concerned. So she invites Bear out to go talk with him in her car, and the 2 of them are just sitting there. She's in the driver's seat and he's there, and we're watching from his perspective. So you see the driver's window in the back, like we're looking at the face of the woman, but the driver's window is there in the background, and it's just like something's gonna happen, something's gonna happen, something's gonna happen, and then holy shit, does something ever happen?
Yeah, there was lots of instances like that. I thought the ending was really good.
Amazing. Just a really, really fantastic. Yeah. Great
the
ending.
Was really good. The director, I've been watching the director on YouTube do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And he says that he might be in talks to do a 10-episode series.
Okay.
And it's just going to be an anthology series of people making wishes.
Oh, shit.
And sometimes it goes great, and sometimes it goes horribly wrong. You know, because you remember he went back to the shop to try to try to undo it.
Yep.
And the shop guy was a different guy.
Yep.
He goes, no, we just moved him over here. And he goes, I need somebody. He goes, I can't do it. I already made my wish.
Yep.
So this guy's already made a wish.
Right.
He already knows they work.
Yep. Yeah. And then at one point, the other guy, so Bear tries to give the other guy the one wish willow and say, okay, you make a wish that undoes my wish.
Right.
But the guy doesn't believe him. So he's just like, I wish I had $1 billion, and snaps the thing in half. And then all of a sudden cash just starts falling on his head.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe sometimes the things just work out, you know?
Yeah. And I also heard people talking on the internet. At the end, Nikki is the only one to make it out alive.
Yep.
Like everyone else is dead. All the other three main characters are dead.
Yep.
She's the only. So when the cops come, what does she do?
Right. Yeah.
She pulled the trigger on. She killed 2 of them.
She actually, because Bear kills himself, but Nikki actually murdered the other 2.
Yeah.
So it's
she's gonna have to make a wish to stay out of jail.
But she already made her wish.
Oh, she did. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's how it ended. So yeah, I thought this was really good, but like, it's so weird to me that it's such a phenomenon. Because
I know, it's crazy.
Even though it's good, it's like an episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah.
You know, it's good, but it's not going to win awards.
I don't know, man. I think
it might win an acting award.
I think it's special. I don't think even though the Oscars are getting cooler lately, I can't imagine that Indy Navarrete gets to be recognized for this movie, even though that would be really amazing. I don't know.
Because we've been proven wrong a bunch of times, especially lately.
Dude, I would be so happy. I think this movie is really special. I think this is I've seen it twice already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went and saw it again. Because we were talking about it, but also because I just wanted to see it. I wanted to see if it still works the second time, and it works. I think it's even better the second time.
Okay.
I think it's really good. So I don't know. Maybe it's just quality. Just quality wins out on what makes something a phenomenon.
Just creativity.
It's
because it isn't really a singular story.
No,
like, it's existed before. You know.
It's just, I don't know. It's just a really well-made movie, and
what I think did it is there was a part where I was watching YouTube, and I guess she played it a little scarier before.
Okay,
she was playing a little scary, and the director said, "I don't want this to be scary. I want it to be whiny.
Okay,
I want it to be like needy, and instead of like overbearing and aggressive, it was like and it was that." And I think that made it a little scarier and a little more unique.
Yeah.
You know?
I just, like, this movie is an incredible amount of fun. Like, I had I had an absolute blast watching it. And as somebody who loves horror movies, just like, it's like, there's some scenes that are just really scary, where it's just like, just the not knowing what's going to. They created this character who was so unpredictable. She's like hurting herself all the time, and just like it's just become so crazy that it's just like the not knowing what's going to happen just makes it so intense and so scary. I think it's really good. I don't know.
Yeah,
like I said, it's so funny and so scary to do both at the same time is kind of amazing.
So what do you think happens when they give this guy $20 million?
I don't know,
make a movie?
But I'm excited. I'm ready. Yeah? Whatever he makes next, I'll be there.
Because I heard Matt Damon say once that money is the enemy of creativity.
Right. Sometimes it happens that way. Did you ever see what's the Aubrey Plaza time travel movie?
Safety Not Guaranteed.
Safety Not Guaranteed.
So,
that's right. The guy who made that, Colin Trevorrow, they gave him a bunch of money, and he made like a Jurassic World movie, and like he's just like, because that movie's great, right? But everything he's done since then is just like, nah, this is not. I'm not interested.
Yeah,
because
that's what happens with a lot of those directors.
Yeah,
like didn't Chloe Zhao?
She made that stupid
Marvel movie.
Yeah.
And what did she do before that?
She did Nomadland.
Yeah. Yeah, and who's gonna say take your $200 million and shove it up your ass,
right,
sir.
Right, exactly.
I'll take $750,000, please.
Yeah.
Like, who's going to say that,
right,
you know?
Right.
So I've seen money ruin creativity.
Yeah. But sometimes, sometimes people can do really good things with money, too.
Look what Fincher did.
Yeah.
And
Right.
look what Christopher Nolan did with the Batman stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes they give you a bunch of money and you do a dumb, like, franchise thing and it's good.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, it could go badly, but I don't care. I'll go see the next Curry Barker movie. I guarantee you I'll be seeing
I will
it.
too.
It's going to be, I'm very excited.
Yeah, I will too. All right, so Ken, do I have to ask?
No, I don't believe you do.
Is it a pass pirate pay for Obsession?
Pay.
Yeah, me too.
So damn good.
What about the way she moved?
Really creepy.
Do you know they hired a dancer to do that?
I did hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a double who did all the creepy movements, like interpretive weirdo dance.
Oh man.
And they ramped the speed and slowed it down so it was all creepy.
So good. The great scene where Bear is on the phone with the One Wish Willow customer service.
I love that.
And the
that's when you realize that he's taken away her autonomy.
Yeah. So he's on the phone with this like could not be less fuck giving customer service guy, right? Where it's just like the guy, it's like, so yeah, you got a problem with the Willow, whatever. And so he's talking about it, and then at one point the guy asks, he's like, "Would you like to talk to Nikki?" And what do you mean? You want to talk to her? Huh? And then like they put like Nikki trapped inside the body on the phone, and she's just screaming her head off like in pain and terror. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, there were so many cool scenes in it.
Yep.
So and like you said, going between comedy and horror like pretty effortlessly.
Yeah. Yeah, within this, like you said, within 5 times within the same scene.
Yeah, that party scene.
Crazy.
That was where it went from funny to oh fuck, like 3 or 4 different times.
Oh yeah, so good.
All right, cool. Well, I don't have any plans for next week, but I will pretty soon.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right, well, see you all next time.
All right, see you next time.
Thanks for tuning in to Pass Pirate Pay. This episode was produced by the one and only Andy Morris. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button on your favorite podcast app. We'd hate for you to miss out on all the fun. Curious about where to stream the movies we talked about? Head on over to passpiratepay.com. We've got everything listed with handy links on where to watch. You can also join the conversation on our Facebook page or stalk our cinematic musings on Letterboxd. Links are on the site. Got a movie or a TV show you think we should review? Fill out the contact form, or this is cool, you can even text us right through the episode player on our website's front page. Thanks again for hanging out with us. Until next time, keep watching, keep rating, and keep it past Pirate Pay.